So moving on the left-hand side of the slide, if any of you choose to join the business today, which I strongly recommend, then whoever invited you onto today's webcast would be your business sponsor. So let's use the example that one of the people I've invited on today chooses to join my business. They phone me at the end of the presentation and say that they're ready to get started. In that case, I would place them somewhere within my organisation. I would be their sponsor. I would be their business coach. And as I've said before, it would be my responsibility to teach them how to do the business and show them how they can be successful. Moving on to the right-hand side of the slide, I would be showing them how to find their two associates, or their two key people as we call them. I'd also be showing them how to find potential customers for the company. And ultimately, I'd have a very close working relationship with that person. As time goes on again, we work very closely together. I teach you how to do the business. We work with your new people. We teach them. We show them how to approach people. We teach them about the product. So we've got this cycle of duplication. Everyone spends time teaching others how to do the business. Okay, so moving on. Over a period of time, your business should look something like this, as pictured on the right-hand side. Again, the slide is split down the middle. On the left side, we've got the commission payout schedule. And on the right side, we've got the network or the business network that you've built. So here's you at the top of your network, and you've gone out and you've started to build your organisation with the assistance of your sponsor. You've placed Jill on the left-hand side of your business. You've placed Bob on the right side of your business. And then working with them, you've built your organisation. This is a good example here. It shows two things. First of all, it shows how points accumulate, and it also shows what happens with what we call carryover volume. So how points accumulate, first of all. Jill's organisation on the left side of your business, as a result of people in the organisation consuming products and as a result of selling products and enrolling customers, in this given week, Jill's organisation has generated 3,500 group sales volume points. Don't worry about that term GSV, group sales volume. Basically, all it is that every product at Usana carries a points value, and as those products are sold and consumed, you get a group sales volume based on the collation of those points. On the right-hand side of your business, you've got Bob, and Bob's team have sold and consumed 2,500 group points in that given week. Now, if we move across to the payout schedule on the left, you'll see you have various levels, and the way your checks will work is that you get paid on points that balance on the left and right side of your business. So here, on the left side of your business, you've got 3,500. On the right side of your business, you've got 2,500. So your lowest common denominator would be 2,500. When we go to the payout schedule, there isn't a level for 2,500. So you go back to the next available level, 2,000 left and 2,000 right, would pay you a check of 400 commission points. Now 400 commission points equates to 400 US dollars, which is 240 UK pounds. So 2,000 left and 2,000 right would pay you 240 UK pounds. So carryover volume. On the left-hand side of your business, you had 3,500 points. You got paid 2,000, so you've got 1,500 that carry over to the following week. On the right side, you had 2,500. You got paid 2,000, so 500 carry over. Now move back to the payout schedule. In the second week in your business, you've got 500 points left. You've got 500 points right. So you would receive a commission check for that week of 100 points, which is 100 US dollars or 60 UK pounds. So you can see there, any points that you generate within your organisation will sit on the side of your business until you balance them on the other side. You never lose points. They stay there. Until you balance those points and receive your commission checks. Now, looking again at what happens on that particular example, obviously there needs to be a maximum to how much you can earn in a given week. If it was unlimited on a single business centre, then the points would continue flowing up, and it wouldn't be fair on new associates coming into the business. So there is a maximum that you can earn. The maximum you can earn is when 5,000 points balance on the left and right side of your business. So for a given week, if you have 5,000 points left and 5,000 points right, you would receive a commission check of $1,000, which is £600 for the week. £600 is a nice amount of money a week, £2,400 a month. But as with any business, there needs to be the potential to earn more than that. And as I told you earlier, there is a potential in this business to earn unlimited incomes, and I'll show you how that works in a moment. Just before we move on to that, I just want to explain the kind of real plus side of this particular sort of business. Now, let me do this by way of an example. If you was employed by someone else, say you went on holiday for a month, unless of course you have holiday entitlements, but say for example you went on holiday for a month, when you came back, you wouldn't have been paid for that month because you wouldn't have actively done any work. Now with a business, put yourself in this scenario here, this is your organisation, and you go away for a month. When you go away for that month, Jill's still working, Bob's still working, everyone in Jill and Bob's organisation is still working. They're working to build your asset for you. When you come back, you've been away for a month, at an absolute minimum you would have a cheque in your mailbox, the first cheque of £240, and you would have a cheque in your mailbox, the second cheque of £60, because this is residual income. Products are always going to be consumed and sold within your organisation, so from time to time, if you take yourself out of the equation, you're still going to have cheques earned for those weeks when you're not available, because once you build a solid foundation for your business is going to carry on growing regardless of your involvement. Okay, so as I said, potential to earn more income. Now this comes in the form of what we call re-entry tokens. Now for the first time you maximise a business centre, so the first time for any business centre that you maximise 5,000 points left and 5,000 points right, Usana will give you a new business centre. So at the top there, at the top of your organisation, you've got Business Centre 001. If you maximise that for 1 week, then Usana issue you Business Centre 002. You can place this anywhere in your organisation. You can place it underneath any one of your bottom lines in your organisation. And in this example, it's been placed within Peg's organisation on the left-hand side there. Now, what does this mean? What is this re-entry token? Basically, it's another business centre. This will be your Business Centre 002. You can now go on and build an organisation underneath your Business Centre 002. Now, as I said to you before, you get paid commissions on everything that happens below your organisation. Your Business Centre 002 is actually within your Business Centre 001. So not only will you get paid commissions for your efforts on your Business Centre 002, those points are also going to pay you commissions on your 001. So this is where, again, leverage starts to come into the equation. For a single effort, you're now getting paid twice instead of once. Also, you might have the scenario where your one of your upline, maybe your sponsor would place a re-entry token in your business. So you would actually have a member of your upline or one of your leaders above you in the organisation helping you to build your business by placing new associates beneath you. So it really is coming back to it. Teamwork is such a huge element of this business. Leadership as well. Anything you can do to help people to be successful is going to contribute to your own success. Okay, so here we've spoken specifically about associates selling and consuming products, but not everyone you speak to is going to want to be an associate, or you may be approaching people specifically to have them as customers within your organisation. And here we have what we call the preferred customer program. Now for preferred customers, you would attach preferred customers to the side of any one of your business centres. Preferred customers have their own account with Usana. They order all of their products again online direct from Usana, and every time they order product, you would receive commission points sticking to the side of your business. And again, any preferred customers within your organisation are going to pay commissions to you. So say, for example, Sue down here on the right-hand side enrolls a new customer, and this customer wants to order 200 points worth of product every single month for the next 20 years. Every single time Sue's customer orders product, you're going to receive 200 commission points based on their 200-point order. So Sue, so's Bob, and so are you. So this is, again, how teamworking really does come into play. Sue may be new to the business. She may need your help to find that customer, but ultimately, as a result of you helping her, speaking with her potential customer, and showing them the benefits of the product, again, you receive a percentage of the commissions generated.